Hello everyone, this is Jag, and in this video I'll be growing some sprouts, and the seeds that I like to grow my sprouts are mung beans. However, you can use kale seeds, turnip seeds, or radish seeds, or any other microgreen seeds as you wish. I'll be using three different ways to grow sprouts. One is the mason jar, the cheesecloth, and the plastic bottle. Now you might be thinking, plastic bottle, what about all the chemicals that might leach into the sprouts? Well, I'll be covering some additional information about growing microgreens in plastic bottle when I get to that part. However, my preferred way of growing microgreens is in the mason jar. So let's get started. Measure quarter cup of mung beans and add them to a container. Add water and soak the beans for 12 hours. After soaking, the beans will expand. Sift out any broken beans and rinse the beans with fresh water. Get a clean mason jar and add soaked mung beans to the mason jar. Take out the inner lid of the mason jar, leaving only the outer part. Take a clean piece of cheesecloth and place the cheesecloth on top of the mason jar. Now screw the outer part of the lid on the jar. The extra cloth around the jar will shield the mung beans from light. Place the jar in an area of the kitchen that does not receive any sun. Rinse the mung beans at least 2 to 3 times a day with fresh water. Simply use the fork to strain the mung beans. After 2 days, the mung beans will start to sprout. After 3 to 4 days, the bean sprouts will grow enough to harvest and eat. To grow mung beans in cheesecloth, place a clean piece of cheesecloth on your counter. Add soaked mung beans to the cheesecloth. Wrap the mung beans into a bowl and place the mung beans on your kitchen counter away from sunlight. Rinse the mung beans directly in the cheesecloth at least 2 to 3 times a day. After 1 day, the beans will start to sprout. After 3 to 4 days, the sprout will grow big enough to harvest and eat. To grow mung beans in a plastic bottle, get a clean plastic bottle. Get a funnel or top of another plastic bottle and pour the mung beans into the plastic bottle. Place the cap on the plastic bottle very lightly. Insert the plastic bottle into a brown bag to shield the plastic bottle from the sun. Rinse the mung beans in the plastic bottle at least 2 to 3 times a day. Use the fork to strain the beans. After 1 day, the sprouts will begin to grow. After 3 to 4 days, the sprouts will be ready to harvest. Simply pour the sprouts from the plastic bottle into a bowl. You can sift out the floating outer green layer of the beans if you like. Now about the chemicals leaching into the sprouts when using a plastic bottle. Think about it. Plastic bottle only leaches chemicals into the contents if it's in direct sunlight or if the plastic bottle is heated. Now, we are going to place these sprouts in a dark area that does not receive any full sun. So there is no risk of actually having chemicals leached into the sprouts. However, if you're really concerned, think about the beverage you're drinking out of the plastic bottle, whether it's water or soda, and think about how long it has been sitting in the plastic bottle and whether the plastic bottles were placed outside in the sun while it was getting transported. There's more concern about chemicals leaching into the beverage as opposed to the chemicals leaching into the sprouts. Think about it. Makes you think about drinking those beverages, doesn't it? Well, I like to grow my sprouts in mason jars. However, I'm using these plastic bottles as demonstration purposes only. And you can use these plastic bottles to grow your sprouts if you choose to do so. Well, look at these beautiful sprouts. I'll be adding these to my salad and munching on these right away. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in another video.